All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know if you live in town, the weather radio's been going off. I guess the storm is actually right over us now, or getting close to being right over us. As you can see, there's some dark clouds. But there is chances of tornadoes, they said, or high winds and thunderstorms. So be safe. And I'm going to let the camera run here for a little bit so we can catch some of this possibly on camera. I always like a good thunderstorm. Sometimes you know, it's peaceful. And I do believe we got storms tonight or tomorrow night. I don't know. I need some good lightning footage. Ooh, I hear some thunder now coming out there. Interesting. Thunder. I imagine the weather radio will go off again. So if you hear it, it's just the weather radio. I do hear some birds outside. I got the door open, trying to get some wind through here. Oh, here comes the wind maybe now. And the rain. Well, let's see what we get out of this. We might get some lightning, maybe on film, which is good. I usually like lightning at night. You see more of it. But we might be able to get something on film or some lightning. Hi, little Debbie. There is a storm right now in Kendallville, which ain't far from here, which is down south. And it's moving this way. And as you can tell, it's starting to get really windy, raining. And I'm hearing thunder out there pretty good. So, and chances of tornadoes. I'm just having a great day, right? Just having a great day. And the Lord decided to throw a tornado at me and storms. I had to shut that weather radio off. It's going off again. Oop, there it goes again. What, the weather radio? Yeah. Look at the darkness on the dark cloud coming in. If I go down, folks, that means the power went out. Hopefully they got the power thing fixed. We might get some good storm footage, some high winds, maybe some trees flying around or something, or maybe a cow. Moo. Good God, maybe a goat flying around. God, it's a goat. Well, we got some weather coming, folks. Hunker down. I hear the little birdies out there chirping. They're like, why? Why a storm? Is it? How's the video look? Does anyone know? Does it look kind of weird at the top? Maybe it's just me and my monitor. Looks like there's a bright light, a thin line running across the screen. It could be because the camera's been sitting in the sun in the window. Probably burned out the opticals, burned out its retinas. I'll just shut up. Why don't people like me? Probably because I can't shut up. Ooh, thunder. There it comes. There it comes. And you know what? Sometimes I really like a good old fashioned storm. No, I was in the storm of 1970. Was it 5 or 8? As a kid in Oklahoma, when the tornado came through there, the great Oklahoma tornado. I was a kid, I believe. Lived with my grandpappy and my parents at my grandpa's house. And I remember that night, before dark, the sky in the distance was like green. It was like a green hue outside. It actually looked, the cloud looked green. And then once dark fell, once it got dark, it got crazy. Massive storm power out, trees down in the neighborhood. Uh, just crazy, just crazy. I mean, on the radio, tornado warnings go, tornado on the ground here and there and everywhere. That was crazy. But it had that green hue. A lot of people talk about, when I say it had a green color to it, the storm, the cloud, whatever, people are like, yeah, you're crazy. But it did. It looked like a greenish color. It was crazy. I've been through a couple of hurricanes. Oh, hurricanes are horrible. I was in Florida and there was a couple good storms that came in. Uh, they weren't hurricanes, but they were. And I noticed the old people in Florida, when bad weather was coming, they stocked up on everything, water, whatever. They're like, it could be a hurricane. It could turn into a hurricane in the blink of an eye. They're always prepared. And their trailers had these straps that went over the trailers. I'm like, that's a pretty good idea because if there's high wind like a tornado, it might keep the trailer on the ground. So they had these giant hurricane straps. That's what they called them. I thought it was the craziest thing when I first went out to Florida and seen that, but it's common out there. Hurricane straps. That's what they're called, Debbie. I'm not joking. That's what they were called. They're like a giant piece of steel, probably about, I don't know, 3 inches wide and maybe, I don't know, eighth of an inch thick. And it went to the ground up the side of the trailer, over the roof, and then back down the other side. She's laughing at me. I'm telling her the truth. I wouldn't lie to her. Oh, well, she already knows that she's from Florida. That's what they call them, hurricane strapperonis. And the tide would go out, and the whole lagoon would get drained. You'd actually see the bottom of the lagoon. You can actually, if you had waders on, you could walk out there. My grandpa had two straps on his. Yeah, that's what they're called, hurricane straps. Like I said, I thought it was the craziest thing, and they should have them up here up north for tornadoes. Oh, the weather radio's going off again. Good God. This could be either a good night of good footage of lightning, storms, or it could be crazy. That storm was right over us, Debbie. They're saying now on the weather radio it was right over us, and now it's moving up north, I think. And I think we have another warning going out now until 1:30. See, it might have been just a storm here, like it was building right here over us, but up north, cold water, whatever, uh, it might turn into something bad, like a tornado or whatever. The weather's right for it. I noticed the wind come way down. Well, it's raining though. There's some thunder. Tornado warning or tornado watch until 7 tonight. They're telling people if you spot a tornado, go into the basement or the lowest floor in the building or a bathroom, away from windows. No, well, at least they're letting us know or warning us. It's going to be expiring here. The warning is going to expire at 1 o'clock this afternoon, but there's more storms on the way and there's tornado watches now until 7 tonight. Okay, shut up. All right, folks, let's keep an eye on the weather, right? I know it's getting calm now, and they always say there's calm when there's a tornado or something. It gets dead still out, no wind at all, and then all of a sudden it goes crazy. Go figure. It's much like our lives. Them clouds are starting to roll pretty good now. Well, the thunder's starting to roll out there. Thunder in the land strange. Another love gone cold on the sleepless night. It's the storm out of control. Deep in the heart, the thunder. Well, I think the next 3 days is supposed to rain. So I know one thing. I'll be cutting grass next week for sure. I got. How do I fix this thing picture? Yep, the glass will grow or grow. The grass will grow like crazy. Yeah, they just had it fertilized too. So there's a good chance I might be cutting it twice a week during the rainy season. I noticed that it does grow pretty fast when they have it fertilized. Ba-da-da-da. Well, it looks like it's going to expire, but we still have a tornado watch until 7 here, and a chance of more storms coming, they said. So hopefully we get a storm tonight or tomorrow night during the night so I can get some lightning. Other than that, I'm running out of things to do. To be honest, those are hard to fix. What, Debbie? What are hard to fix? Want to hear a couple birds? Hold on a minute. I fixed the volume so it's not real loud. Can you hear that, Debbie? That does, at lower volumes, it does sound pretty peaceful. It actually sounds like there is water running now with the birds. It's peaceful. This morning I drilled out the whole bigger so I can get a screwdriver in there and broke it free. And now it actually works. The volume works pretty good. Oh, I need to refill my coffee. Yes, you are right, Debbie. They are. Ooh, look at there's some blue skies out there, Deb. Looks like a couple patches that are opening up out there. We might get a break in the weather for a little while. Yes, the moving sound pictures. Yes, they are hard to work on. Well, they're really not hard to work on, Debbie. I mean, they're pretty simple, except for the wiring and the soldering and everything. But today with the shrink wrap, you really don't need to solder too much. I'll get it working. You know what I did figure out, Debbie, is the motor that is in this picture, this moving picture thing, is the same kind of motor that is in these fireplaces, these fake fireplaces. So maybe I can find a real cheap used one at a garage sale and pull the motor out of it and put it in this moving picture thing. But the only thing is somebody sprayed paint or something on the plastic. I don't know if you've seen it yesterday, but on one of the pieces of plastic, they sprayed white paint, it looked like. And it must have got on the back of the glass because now you can see like spots, like watermarks or whatever. And I can't figure out how to get them out. Is it me or is my camera going crazy? Miss ATS News, one of your fans was here this morning looking for you, Lane Staley. Was just asking where you ladies were. And was like, I don't control these ladies. Who knows where they're at? But we are now, I do believe, what time is it? 1 o'clock. I think the tornado or the thunderstorm warning is over with, but we are under tornado watch until 7 tonight. So there's chances of tornadoes now, they're saying, until 7 o'clock tonight. have no idea. I just tell them I have no idea. There he is. There's your fan, your number one fan, Miss ATS. Man. Some say stalker, but he claims fan, which it makes sense. You do kind of look like Lane Staley's ex-girlfriend, Demery, so it might be haunting you. Your only fan, I know. I'm sure you have more. Oh dear, it's a twister. It's a twister. Yeah, we're until 7 o'clock tonight. We just had some storm that formed right over our little town, and it's on the move now. They put out a warning, but we are under tornado watch until 7 tonight. So we got 7 hours, and that means another storm could pop up in a minute. They said so. Conditions are right. I'm just chilling. I got the volume fixed in this ATS News on my moving pictures thing in the jigger. I was showing little Debbie. Now it sounds good. Very peaceful. Now my clock is chiming. No, I didn't get it fixed, the picture where it moves. I got the volume fixed. I drilled into the volume now so I can get a screwdriver in it big enough. Jammed a screwdriver in there and broke it free. So now it works. Now I have volume on it where you could put it at low levels and it actually sounds peaceful. Instead of it being real loud, like, you couldn't even hear the water rolling. It's just massive noise. I showed little Debbie. I can't show you. I can only show little Debbie. I'm sorry. I know you're mad, but I signed a new contract. Do you have an OnlyFans account, ATS News? I'm there. Oh my God. I don't know. He's your number one fan. Like I said, some of us say stalkers, but you ladies want to call them your fans, I guess so. Sporty, what? Dookie Brown bikinis? No, hubby wouldn't let me start one. Well, that's a good man, right? I know I wouldn't want my wife, I don't know, only Spanham and Janum, whatever. Then you have to deal with people like Lane Staley, who no matter where you go or what you do, he will be connected to you your whole life. It's all because of your looks. Change your looks. I don't know. Cut your hair off. I don't know. Do something. He might go away. I don't know. I told him he could be in the content too. Oh my God, they're swingers. I'm sorry, homie, don't roll that way. But it's a good thing that he held out. No, I don't know. I wouldn't want. I know I wouldn't want little Debbie, my chat wife, having an OnlyFans. Well, I don't know. I mean, probably not. But I don't control her. She's just a chat wife. AI intelligence, actually. There is no information on her. People are like, but she's in your chat. How come you can't find anything? She's not. AI, computer generated. There's no way anybody could be that beautiful and that crazy at the same time. So it's definitely computer generated AI. Oh yeah, your subs would double. They probably would. Mine have dropped dramatically. They're killing me. They're trying to snuff me out, but I'm still here. Trying to get my subs down to nothing. I'm kind of tired. Kind of still tired. All right, I think I've bored you enough. I think we are over for now with the main thunder. Oh, holy crap! There goes the weather radio again. Just when we thought it was over, there goes the weather radio again. Son of a. It's all moving up north. All right, we might get a little bit of a break. Tornado watch still in effect until 7. Severe thunderstorm warning again until 1:30 now. Tornado watch notice. Tornado watch number 122. I'm going to end this video at 1 hour. I will come back if we get any major activity. I want to thank all you great folks for watching. They are putting out bolos and warnings right now, tornadoes and weather, and also crazy mama is on the loose again. I guess somebody pissed her off. It was not me. It was not me. But she's on the run again. Yeah, tornado warning and crazy mamas in town. Whew, boy. That's a double whammy. No, I think I've had enough. I'm going to run right into this tornado. If it touches the ground out here, I am going into the tornado. I've had enough. I'll see you guys with Toto and the Great Wizard of Oz. Ooh, we got some clouds rolling in again. No, this is it. I'm going to ride. I'm going to lasso that thing and get on out of here. Well, there ain't nothing left. Ain't nothing left. Nothing anymore anyway. Now, what we have to watch for is when it gets really still out and there's like no wind at all. Boy, they're just throwing out. They're just throwing out all the warnings. The dang thing is still going out. Tornado warning. Also on the lookout for the YouTuber. Crazy mama in town. Warnings. Warnings. I want to thank our great NOAA radio station for putting out these bubbles. All right, it just went off. They're saying 60-mile-an-hour winds, chances of trees down and damage to your siding, patio furniture, whatever. Well, hunker down, folks. Well, it's nothing big. It's just another day up here up north. The Lord's country, God's country. It's just another day. One minute it's storming, the next minute the sun's out, and it's great. If you don't like that kind of weather, just wait 20 minutes and it'll be raining or possibly snowing. But I want to thank little Miss Debbie Fox for sending me that cicada thing this morning. It's going to be very loud. It's going to be very loud this year, they're saying, with cicadas, double cicadas. People eat cicadas in other countries. Oh, yeah, here come them clouds now, boys. This is when you know. Not to go outside. Especially if you have a steel plate in your head. You don't want to get electrocuted. But sometimes I do it just because it feels good. Makes me feel alive again. But anyways, there are some dark clouds out there. I noticed they're not moving too fast now. I would imagine it's probably building. Like I said, it might be rains here, a couple thunders, storms, whatever. But as it moves along, it's probably building, becoming a beast. Maybe somewhere up north in Detroit or Canada, it'll be horrible. Like I said, we're going to be ending this video at 1 hour, and then I will be back if we get any major activity or anything, any good lightning or anything. You notice how one cloud just stood still for a minute and the other ones are blowing by it? That's kind of weird. Well, there comes the wind again. I actually hear some birds out there. I'm just waiting for an hour, folks, and then I'll be ending this video. We're almost there, 10 more minutes. Ba, ba, ba. Do, do, do. I put the microphone outside. The birds are out there. I can hear them through the screen door. Get some real life bird noise. But my mic probably will get soaking wet. All right, looks like now we really got the dark clouds coming in. I noticed the temperature has dropped. I can feel the wind. It's getting cooler out. So this is what produces tornadoes, is the cold air hitting the warm air that starts spinning. Once it starts spinning, then it creates a tornado. A porthole up into entities of total tranquility. Some say ancient books. But I have noticed that there is a slight temperature drop. Kind of cool out now. Who knows? We might get snow. It might just snow. All right, we're almost over with this video. ATS News, are you better now from whatever was ailing you? No, she's not lame. Well, feel better, Miss ATS News. Where's my, where's Debbie Fox? She must have left. I was going to say, where is my Debbie Fox, but I don't own anything. Oh, there she is. I am here. I am fixing a cold frame. A cold frame? What is a cold frame? I've never heard of it. It sounds good. Is it food? Now I'm going to be ending this video in an hour. I will be back if there's any major activity here. I think we're going to get a break here from the storms for a little while. We do have a tornado watch, but it's like a box tool for the raised garden bed for vegetables in the winter. Oh, well, be safe. Make sure you wrap yourself in bubble wrap if you're going outside. We don't want you to hurt yourself. And hold on to the railing if you're going down the stairs. We don't want you falling down the stairs. Remember that night? I remember that night. It was horrible. She fell down the stairs. She was crying in chat. It was horrible. She burned her hand too. I remember that night. It was horrible. Just be safe. Put gloves on, safety glasses, and bubble wrap, please. But it's clear and had a top that opens. Oh, yeah, it's a box you put stuff in for planting, garden stuff. And I got it. The latch broke off. All right, now if you're using any power tools, please put gloves on. Keep your hands away from the drill or the saw or the blades. Cut away from you. Put safety glasses on and bubble wrap suit if you're going to be using power tools. Then she's going to clean the back 40 and clean the stalls. Oh, well, she's a good woman. That's what she does. Don't be jealous. You got your ATS news. I got my AI chat like Debbie Fox. You know, Lane, I have shoveled crap all my life. That's what she does, Lane. Not very many women get their hands dirty. You feel my pain? Thank you. Finally, someone is feeling the pain and torture I'm going through. It is demonic. They're saying Richard Allen's being tortured. And, it's the citizens, really, that are being tortured. The Delphi case. But that's a whole nother video for another day. We're almost over with this video. At 1 hour, we will be ending. He's making seeds grow, or little sucky things. As long as they're good seed. And not any plants like the Rocky Horror Show. Remember that giant plant that ate everybody? It was a Venus flytrap on steroids. Was that the Rocky Horror Show, or was it something else? It was another movie. I don't know what movie it was. I forget. I've watched so many movies. I don't know. All I know it was a giant plant. It was a Venus fly-eating human plant that eats humans. It was crazy. Little House of Horrors. Yeah, that's what it was. Little House of Horrors. As long as she's not growing any plants like Little Houses of Horrors, she should be okay. Andre, yeah. Uh, okay, we're almost coming up on our hour-long video. I do believe we're going to get a break here for a little while before the storms tonight or tomorrow morning. I know we got more storms coming. Shop, not house. Little House of Horrors. C.C. DeVille house turned from a house of horrors to a house of horrors. Well, to each their own. They all live differently. Oh, it's Little Shop of Horrors. I thought it was Little House of Horrors. Nah, I got some ginger myself, Debbie. I mix it with honey and garlic. I dice it up real good and use it with honey, garlic. And some say put cinnamon in it, but I don't. Soak them overnight and then plant them into the ground. You got ginger. It might be ginger. All right, the weather radio is going off again. I'm going to end this video. Miss Debbie, you can explain to me what's going on with the ginger and the turmeric root. All right, I'm going to end this video, folks. Have a good night or a good day. Be safe if you're in the area. I'll talk to you later.